Morning.
Happy Monday and the day after the Super Bowl.
Yeah, welcome back.
Yeah.
It was funny. So for our question of the day we asked during the TV show, how much of the Super Bowl did you watch? What did a majority of our friends say, Heather?
They did not watch it.
Yeah.
And the majority of our friends, we are right there with them. I did watch more than most people, though. I did just watch the kickoff. I watched the pregame, like the first half hour of it. So Lady Gaga was singing. I saw Bradley Cooper.
Okay.
Then they had so many commercials before kickoff was supposed to happen. So I'm like, I'm going to brush my teeth and just wait. And so I did. And then, yeah, kickoff happened. I said, okay, time for bed. I'm good.
Well,
that's all I needed.
Focusing on oral health. That's wonderful.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. Already did the whole face routine and clean and ready for Monday morning before I go to bed. But yeah, just did not stay up and watch that. You know, if it was the Lions, I said I'd definitely compromise my sleep. And I think a lot of other Michiganders would have.
Oh, I think so. I don't know if Heather would be here today, or probably Trevor, if the Lions were in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Taking today off?
Yeah. And if I did take today off, Trevor probably wouldn't have slept either.
That's right. Yeah, he worked last night. So
he would have watched it anyway.
We already seeing comments about that football game last night and weather reports and all those fun things. Yeah.
Well, I'm starting off with a fun weather quiz because I was listening to a podcast this weekend, and amongst reading books, I was very busy this weekend.
Sounds like
this one was a fun fact that was mentioned, and I'd never heard it before. So I'm like, you know what?
Might as well
weather
be
quiz.
Monday's weather quiz.
I literally typed it into Google and I fact checked it, and then I screenshot it and was like, that's for tomorrow. Think harder. Or no, smarter.
Think smarter, not harder, yeah. You know what you mean.
You know, whatever. It's Monday.
We're 2 minutes into this and our other's already at whatever.
I know. And then we'll do the whole forecast. We're talking about some winter weather, nothing too crazy yet. And then we can show you the visit video because I went to another visit this past Friday.
Sounds like a plan.
All right. So Roald Dahl's James and the Giant Peach. We all know it as James and the Giant Peach. But before that, it was called another fruit. What was that fruit called when he originally wrote it? Was it James and the Giant Orange, James and the Giant Cherry, or James and the Giant Apple? Two of which we grow here in northern Michigan. So
yeah, up until today, I had not heard this one.
Very topical of our area. And I needed a quiz, so.
No oranges up here in northern Michigan.
No. We need to be warmer, more humid for those.
Yeah.
And we are not warm today. So we are waking up to a cold start. Some of us seeing some lake effect snow too. So especially in our northwesterly snow belts, we're waking up to northwesterly wind. You can see mainly west of I-75 is seeing that snow, but some lighter snow along I-75 too. So even into Grayling and Houghton Lake, Missaukee County, Kalkaska, up through Grand Traverse, Old Mission Peninsula, Kalkaska, Charlevoix, Petoskey, and Alpena, you're waking up to some light flurries, mainly inland. And then all of our lake effect snow north of the bridge is staying closer to Lake Huron. We are supposed to see a little bit more of that dipping down here throughout the day. That's where we could see some minor accumulations. Right now, it looks like the bands are not dropping down just yet. So today, green light for most of us because we are just going to deal with some light flurries for the early morning. Once our wind shift westerly, the lake effect will be out of here. Tuesday, we'll start to see some early lake effect snow, especially in the northern lower. The eastern UP will still hang on to some lake effect bands, so we do have caution tomorrow, especially early morning. Could be a bit slick with a light dusting on the ground. And then Wednesday, first half of the day will stay dry. Wednesday night, we are watching a winter system where we could see some accumulating lake effects or accumulating system snow. It does look like a lot of our snow chances, higher amounts, could stay south of us, but southeast could pick up some snow. So we'll take a look at that. But today, we'll see some lake effect in the eastern UP. And look at that, Stormcast is showing those bands over there that aren't there this morning. So we could see less than what we were originally forecasting because those lake effect bands just aren't coming down into Whitefish Point. But overall, the afternoon down the northern lower is going to be pretty quiet. I think if you're close to the shoreline of the Great Lakes, you will have the opportunity of seeing more sunshine today. So that's the good news with this forecast is sunshine today, westerly wind. Overall, pretty quiet, except if you are in the eastern UP where we could hang on to some lake effect tonight. And then overnight, wind shift northwesterly. So that's what's going to kick up some light lake effect snow. West of I-75 has a better chance of seeing some accumulating. Then mid-morning, we'll see those bands over the eastern UP, mainly loose in parts of Chippewa County. Even into the afternoon, evening, we'll still see some lake effect snow bands there. We'll hang on to cloudy skies Tuesday night. Here's a look at how much snow will fall from now until tonight around 1 a.m. 1 to 2, upwards of 3 inches of snow in the eastern upper peninsula. A light dusting mainly in the snow belt and mainly west of I-75. Looks like 1 there in Cadillac, Manistee, Ludington, Big Rapids. A trace elsewhere. You can see in the eastern UP the darker purple colors. We could pick up a lot of snow if those bands are as localized as we think they will be. So we're keeping a close eye on that forecast. We'll talk Valentine's Day, and then I want to drag out the Euro model for you guys to show you the next winter system. But for right now, Friday looks like it's going to be our quietest day of the week. We'll see partly sunny skies, I think, 20s mainly in the forecast, and then maybe a late snow chance. But for the bulk of the day, if you have any plans, even evening plans, so you're going to dinner with a special someone, it looks like there's going to be no weather issues. We're just going to see a late snow chance, mainly overnight. So I want to show you this. So we talked about the lake effect possible tomorrow. Wednesday, look at that. So by mid-afternoon, early evening, we're watching that system snow moving in. You could see the darker purple colors. This will depend on storm track. A lot of our sister stations, like Kalamazoo's, talking about the impending winter storm. You're downstate, you have a better chance of seeing higher snowfall totals. That's where you can see the darker purple colors. So that will be the main concern, is some snow downstate. But here at home, we could still see an inch or two. We'll kind of have to see the storm track here, because that could change. So just depending on where that goes. This is loading. I'm just gonna pull this out. This is in addition to what we'll already see. So you can see 1 to 3 inches on Tuesday-ish. That's where we're gonna see that light dusting. So I think we're gonna see a few inches of snow. Again, this is in total from now until Thursday morning. So we're watching that. Aside from Wednesday night into Thursday, weather is going to stay pretty quiet, aside from some lake effect flurries here and there. So here's a look at the forecast today. We'll see 20s in the eastern UP, lake effect snow staying mainly north. Now the afternoon, wind shift westerly, so 24 degrees will be the forecast high in Sheboygan, Rogers City, 23 in Grayling and Mayo. Mostly cloudy, and then that lake effect flurry mainly early. 24 in Elk Rapids and Traverse City today, 24 in Frankfort too, with mostly cloudy skies and a flurry. Could see some mid-afternoon sunshine. Tonight will be a cool evening in the eastern UP. We're talking single digits tonight with that lake effect snow mainly north. We'll see 9 in Sheboygan, 9 in Petoskey, 10 in Mayo, and then 13 in Traverse City and Northport, 9 on Beaver Island. Lake effect snow mainly after midnight if you are west of I-75, once the wind shift more northwesterly. So we'll see some snow around today, some light snow around tomorrow. Wednesday, late snow is moving in. We're keeping a close eye on that, just seeing the snowfall totals. We'll kind of have that refined and have a better idea by tomorrow. And then some lake effect behind that system Thursday. Friday's Valentine's Day. It's looking relatively quiet. And every morning we show you a new pair of shoes from Golden Shoes in Traverse City. And this morning we have a pair of comfy kicks. Yep.
Nice and white and crispy.
Bright, white and crispy.
Yeah.
But these ones are another pair that you can just step right into. So it took me like a second.
Yeah.
1 millisecond.
When every second, especially in this business,
Yes.
is important.
Yes. And I pulled up my favorite camera because I wanted to peep over Whitefish Point to see if there's even any snow.
Ooh.
And you can see the clouds off in the distance. And maybe a few light flurries, yeah, barely.
Look at all that ice out in Lake Superior.
Yes. So even Allie told me when she was at Empire the other day for a story, the ice or the shelf ice is crazy out there right now, which I believe we've been consistently cold now. And I can't remember, I think when my first winter here was the first time I actually saw some shelf ice. And it's been tough to see it since.
I think ice coverage, 25% overall in the Great Lakes right now.
I think think so. That sounds about right. We'll go with
As
that.
of yesterday. Yeah.
Did you watch Trevor?
No.
No? Did you look?
It popped up on a social media platform.
Well,
I don't know if you were researching.
I am, but it's not loading right now, so.
That's okay. Do you want to get to
Thinking
comments?
about it. Should we show weather visit fun and then comment fun?
You want to do that first?
Yeah.
You got it, Gib?
Gib? All right, so Heather's weather lessons. We're out about again on a Friday. A lot of good questions from these guys. We were in Traverse City last Friday morning, and I went to Long Lake Elementary School in Grand Traverse County and visited. That's a 4th grade class right there. And I showed them how I forecast every day and differences in the model guidance, how lake effect snow forms, showed them behind the scenes on the green screen and our daily Facebook Lives like this one and the other Facebook Live at 6:20. That particular video was me telling them to say snow, and I didn't even count 1, 2, 3 before they just screamed snow. They were very excited. In the video, I also handed out the weather lessons coloring books, and it was a perfect snowy weekend for coloring. I told them their parents are gonna love it, and they were excited too. So I'm so happy I could meet with all of them, and they tune in every morning. And it was such a blast being there. You could see they're very excited, telling me they're gonna color every single page of the coloring book. So.
We love it.
We love it. Yeah, I said, on the count of 3, say snow. And I said, okay, and then snow. It was funny. It was very cute.
All of the coloring books away except for one, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I grabbed an extra just in case. So, yeah, almost about 50 students there. So that's a picture after they said the word snow. One of the teachers with me, the other teacher behind the camera, but they said they watch every morning. One of the kids was like, is the station on the top of M72? And I was like, yes,
It
wave.
is. Yep.
Love the pink nails. The girls had matching pink nails with mine. It was so fun. Like this group itself, that they watch every morning, they know. So I was bringing up Madison because she was with me. So it's fun to have the morning team with me on these visits because then they can kind of put 2 and 2 together. And, yeah.
Yeah, it's fun, and we're thankful for viewers of all ages, too.
Yes, and one of them came up to me and was like, I'm your biggest fan, and I'm like, so cute. It was so cute.
Very nice. Well, thanks for sharing that video.
Yeah.
And Miss Madison behind the camera there.
Yes, she did a great job. And she was waiting a while. The video was like going for a while with the kids because one kid was trying to tie their shoe and took forever, so we were just kind of sitting there waiting. But you know, kids, they gotta do what they gotta do.
Exactly.
And they choose perfect timing for it. So yeah, it was a good time to spend my Friday there. Another Friday.
Where are you going next?
Good question. Don't remember.
It's
I
okay.
think the Old Mission Peninsula.
Okay. Yeah, you're booked until what, June?
Yeah, the soonest would be July.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, good deal. We'll
Yeah.
say hi to our friends. Paul is top of at least my list here. He's saying good morning from Rogers City, where Heather was now 2 Fridays ago. Susan Lash Sims watching again. It's snowing in Kalkaska. It's 7 degrees. Jackie, she just has to throw this in there. So she's saying, good morning, my up north friends.
I know, it's warm and sunny.
She said
right?
it's only going to be 70 today. They're in Hilton Head. And she's getting ready to go off to therapy, and she's hoping everybody has a great day and stay warm. Yeah, you too, Jackie, with that 7-degree temperature.
Yeah,
Brr,
brr. Only.
And we get in right to Gail's comment here, who's saying it's 9 degrees, but feels like -1 there in Kingsley. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, back to reality.
Well, my weather watcher, Kelly in Paris, which is Mecosta County, right in our southern counties on the edge of almost the Grand Rapids TV market, he said it was -11 this morning.
Brr. And she wants us to know the moon was shining brightly at 5 a.m.
Oh, good. I did see it kind of through the clouds this morning. Did you? No?
No. Paul is saying good morning from Boyne Falls, 20 degrees and cloudy. Wally is also with us on a Monday, saying he's in North Fort Myers, Florida. We're in the mid-80s, and he's a little bit hungover this morning from watching the football game last night.
Fair.
He's saying he did win the first quarter, though.
Oh.
So, all right. Thank you, Wally. Jennifer, I think she's new to the conversation, so welcome. Jennifer, she's watching from the Upper Peninsula, specifically St. Ignace. Sub-zero wind chill made it cold at the bus stop this morning. And if you're close to the water, I'm sure that only makes it colder.
Yeah.
And ooh, the sun's peeking through there at Whitefish Point.
Already?
See it? Yeah.
Let's see.
You can see
Oh,
mounds of snow and ice.
I
Also
love
could be
that
right on
look.
the beach. I don't know how far the beach goes out.
Yeah, I don't know how much a beach is actually there.
Yeah.
That's why you never want to step on shelf ice. You
No.
don't know what's underneath it.
No.
So let this be a lesson. No walking on shelf ice, friends.
So speaking
Because I
of,
care about you. You're all my friends.
of course.
Yeah.
Speaking of the Upper Peninsula, there's a live look. So Jennifer, you can join us again tomorrow if you want. We'll be here.
Or Wednesday.
Or Thursday.
Or Friday.
Yeah. Nancy, did I just say East Jordan where it's 20 degrees? I'm not sure. Gail is, either way, Nancy, thanks again for your viewership. Gail is guessing cherry for the weather quiz.
Okay.
Joel saying good morning from the Pleasanton Patriots Pub. 9 degrees, few snowflakes in the air. Picked up 10 inches of snow on Saturday. Went for an awesome bush ride on the snowmobiles. Saturday conditions were amazing, he said.
Yeah, it was snowing and snowing. I read a whole book Saturday.
Good day to do it.
Yeah.
Susan Lash Sims watched just into the fourth quarter and then shut it off. So most of the game.
Yeah, majority.
Mark watching from Fremont, Indiana, 14 degrees, and it's sunny down there. That's good to hear, Mark. Joel said the only good part of the Super Bowl was the Chiefs losing. Joel
We
also,
all have our opinions.
yeah. Joel going with cherry as well for the weather quiz.
Okay.
Paula said, who knows on the quiz? I'll go with orange. Susan Lash Sims going with apple. My mom is also with us.
Hi,
Hey,
Christine.
Mom. Hey, Mama. She said sun's trying to pop out, 11 degrees there in Port Huron, and she prefers to watch the Puppy Bowl. It was on Discovery Plus yesterday, and I could see you could watch it, but I think I was tuning in too early. I think it was last year's or something, but
Oh.
the dogs were cute nonetheless.
Yeah. I didn't even try to watch the Puppy Bowl. It was just like, let's watch the kickoff and then go to bed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jackie's thinking cherry. Susie Q, hello.
Hi.
7 degrees in Frederick. She goes, OMG, more snow.
I know.
She's doing some cleaning today. Joel said Polaris wins the Gaylord 250. And Wally's also commenting, nice purple dress.
Thank you.
And Alice, hi Alice.
Hi.
She's saying the beach at Whitefish Point is beautiful and sandy. She's been there a few times.
Oh.
That is on my bucket list, Alice, to
Same.
go to Whitefish Point.
When it's warmer.
Yeah. Yeah, and go to
I mean,
the
I would love to
lighthouse
see
there.
the ice shelves there, but yeah, it's cold. And it's a drive.
And Susie Q going with cherry. And we're all caught up.
Alrighty, so Roald Dahl's James and the Giant Peach, it wasn't always called the peach when he first wrote it. So what fruit do you think Roald Dahl thought it should be? Then
I
they
guess
rethought it. I
Just
guess.
like you, Paula, I had no idea. I went with cherry.
That's why I brought it up, because cherries. And he said he changed it because he thought a peach was, quote, prettier, bigger, and squishier than a cherry. His words, not mine.
Sure.
But it is bigger than a cherry, just by size.
That's true.
So Brendan got that right, Sarah got it right, Facebook viewers, you all got that one right. And our Facebook viewer, I even said this on the live TV side, Larry guessed cherry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he joins us when, Heather?
At 6:20 usually. Today we had a swip swap with a live shot, so we were on a little earlier. But if you still hop on around 6:19 or 6:20, you'll catch us then.
Mm-hmm.
We're either wrapping up or just getting started. But today we are kind of at the tail end by 6:20ish.
Yeah, we start. It's kind of cool. You can watch us live on TV or streaming, and then also on Facebook.
Yeah.
So it's kind of cool.
I've never done that except for when I was in Rogers City because I was up getting ready during the live show.
Uh-huh.
So I popped you guys on my phone and I had the TV right there.
Was it pretty close?
And it was, yeah, it was cool to see it.
Yeah.
And even though I do it myself, it's cool to see it from that side.
Yeah.
Because I was like, people say they do it. I'm like, I can do it now.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it was cool. Because you see Trevor, bouncing around in the background, and then we're live, and then I just see the TV, Storm's Team Stinger, and all that. But
Wow.
yeah, TV magic.
She's
I
into
tell the
it.
kids, TV magic.
I guess we can talk about what's going on tomorrow.
Yeah.
We'll have more TV magic.
And fun, friendship, and forecasting.
If Gib is hitting the right buttons and things.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, he hit all the right buttons today.
Oh, yeah.
We were live.
He was back at it.
Yeah.
With jokes and fun and friendship and all that. So we're live at 4:30. And then at 6 o'clock.
Madison decides to join us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is she back? Somebody's back there. Is that you, Madison?
Is that Baxter?
Oh, Allie Baxter's here. I knew somebody was back at the makeup counter.
I was going to say it after we did everything.
Well, welcome to work, Allie. If you want, you can say hi. Otherwise, keep doing your thing.
People don't need to see me like this.
She said people don't have to see me like this.
She has a meeting she's covering in our southern counties today. So.
Send the Facebook viewers I love.
So she's sending her love to our Facebook friends. And YouTube and X?
Yeah.
Streaming on multiple platforms.
All of them. All the
Yep.
viewers.
Yep. And
We're talking about ice fishing.
That's what I was going to say.
You were
Yeah, so
trying to
it's
find
free
the word.
fishing weekend coming up this weekend
Yeah.
across Michigan.
The Loch Ness Monster, I hear, is involved. I told Madison she has to find it for us. She told me she did. So maybe a live interview with the Loch Ness Monster?
I thought it was in Scotland. But maybe,
There is
swam
one
across the
here.
ocean.
I don't make the rules,
I
okay?
don't know.
That's what they're saying.
So her live report's starting at 6 o'clock hour. And I think there's another free fishing weekend as well, I think in the summer.
Yes, there is.
And, oh, my mom, Allie, says hi. She goes, aw.
Tell her I said hello and I love her.
Allie says hello, and she loves you, Mom. I think other people are saying
Wow.
hi too, but maybe not as fast with their fingers as my mom.
Christine's on it.
She is.
Gib, anything to add or subtract?
Well,
He
we
said he's
can't take
good.
anything back, really.
We can't. This is live. Yeah, good point.
It's already out there.
Yeah. Okay.
Well,
Anything else on your mind, Heather? I feel like I'm forgetting something.
no, we're not.
No?
No, you're just used to Madison joining us physically in the studio lately.
She
I
has
think
been,
that's
yeah.
why you're feeling like something's missing.
Yeah.
But she's a busy girl.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, I guess it's time to work on a special report I'm working on. Is
Yes.
airing Wednesday, so I have the script written.
Okay, I
Send-
did tell them that you were in a southern county doing it and that it was going to air on a Thursday. Or is it Wednesday?
It's Wednesday.
But Thursday morning, right? For
Yeah.
us.
So
Okay.
6 and
So that
11
wasn't wrong.
p.m. during newscasts on Wednesday, and then we'll re-air it during our morning show on Thursday. But it's talking about seniors across northern Michigan and the country kind of being forced, financially speaking, to retire. So it's unretiring is the term that's being used. There was a study done. And so I spoke with a woman who works at the Manistee County Council on Aging. I talked with her. She has been forced to unretire because of rising prices. And so we're going to meet Alice on Wednesday. She had a lot to say.
Not
and
Alpina Alice.
No, there are
Different
multiple
Alice.
Alices,
Yes.
believe it or not, across northern Michigan. And so you also meet the executive director, who you met, Sarah.
Yes, she
Yeah.
was so pleasant because I did a visit there
Yep,
in the summer.
at the Manistee County Council on Aging. And then I also spoke with Michigan Works as well. So that is going to be airing on Wednesday. So I'm going to be working on that. And Madison said, yes, CG, which is our graphic that join the conversation. That's CG. Yes, CG Loch Ness Monster. So is that a promise that we're going
I
to be?
told you.
we're
I
gonna be
wasn't
hearing,
making this up.
we're
I
gonna
can't
be
just make this up.
hearing from the monster
I
tomorrow?
make other things up, but this is not one.
Okay. What are you making up over there? I guess you have to decide at home.
I guess you have to find out.
Okay. All right. I think it's a good point to end, good place to end.
You think so?
Allie, any final words?
She says,
Ooh, she's thinking about. She's hoping everybody has a wonderful day.
And with that, we'll leave you with a live look in Whitefish Point. Bye.
Bye.